Hackmaster Players Handbook. It's finally out. Long awaited. Took a long time to make because it is so awesome and there's so much involved. 400 plus pages to tell you everything you need to know as a player, how to play. Advanced Hackmaster PHB up to so many levels, the 20th level or thereabouts. This starts out with character generation. Has a nice flow chart that helps making characters very easy. You got your stats, noting that intelligence and dexterity add to your attack, and strength adds to your damage. Wisdom and dexterity add to your ability to defend yourself. It's very, very realistic. We have the races. We get the elves, the gnomes, your usual races. We also have gnome titans. We have the half elves, half hobgoblins, half orcs, halflings. You had grells, and you got humans. Humans have a varied from all over Talene, which is set on Kingdoms of Kalamar. The name of the earth in Kalamar is Talene. Then you have your classes, your fighters, your knights, your paladins, barbarians and rangers and thieves, rogues, assassins, mages, multi-classes, fighter mage, fighter thief, mage thief, and then you have a whole chapter for clerics in themselves because they cover various types of faiths, and so clerics are going to be different. They're not all going to be the same. Just not all going to be involved in heal. Some of them are going to do various kinds of things depending on their faith. So that makes clerics and Hackmaster very unique. Each clerical order has its own spell list, depending on what the deity of this faith wants from its followers. Covers honor, cover fame. You cover background, your starting age, your weight, quirks and flaws. You can be absent-minded. These quirks and flaws give you building points to build by skills. You can be an addict of alcohol or gambling or intercourse sex. You can have a dialect that's hard to understand. You can be a swindler, a snob. You can have a limp, a glass jaw. Then you have the proficiencies, different armor proficiencies and weapon and the maintenance, style sense, skinning, tanning. Then you have talents, which you don't have to roll for during play. They give you bonuses such as the attack bonus gives you pluses to attack, parry bonus gives you pluses to your defense. Skills, you have you can be anything from unskilled to a master in a skill, such as agriculture, animal husbandry, acting, current affairs, gambling, forestry, first aid, which comes in very handy, ancient history, glean information, leatherworking, lock picking, monster lore, listening, persuasion, observation, scrutiny, salesmanship, weather sense, torture. Then you have your gear. You get your expedition gear, outfitting bundles, alcoholic beverages. You get your armor, your weapons. Then you covers combat, which is very important. Encounters, melee attacks, different kinds of attacks, ranged attacks, death and dying, damage, combat styles, how shields and armor help you in battle, fighting styles, special combat moves, holding at bay, aggressive attacks, charging, tactical moves, fighting withdrawals, called shots, mounted combat, trauma, the flow chart for unarmed combat rules. Flow charts throughout help make things easier. Then we have the illustrated KODT section that gives you a real good feel for how the game is played in an easy to understand format, and it's fun too. So treasure chapter, all about weapons, special weapons, and how you level up. If you self-train or formal train, if you cronies and henchmen, you got different clerical spells, dismiss enchantment, cursing, and healing, enduring cold, freedom of motion, faith shield, hold person, hexes, inflicting pain, parting rivers and lakes, and righteous cursing, tainting food, stones to spiders. Then you have the mage's spells, which, you use spell points, and you can cast more than one spell. If you're first level, you're not some little weenie. When you start out, you can have apprentice level spells, journeyman level spells, and first level spells, and depending on your intelligence, you can have a few of them memorized, and they'll cost you start out with a certain number of spell points, and the different spells cost there's 30 spell points in the apprentice level. They cost 30, 40 for journeyman spells, and first level is 50. And you have things like Bird's Eye View, Scorch, Magic Shield, Scorch, Planar Servant, Slippery Surface, which often comes in handy. That's a second level. Frighten, Wizard Lock, Rope Charm, Unlock, Copycat, that can come in very handy. I've used that before. Creates D4P perfect visual copies of the spellcaster that mirrors every move, makes it harder to hit him. Boost strength, mind reading. These are higher level. Bash face, low light vision, ghost form, clairvoyance, and even spells you haven't memorized. If you're in a real jam and you have enough spell points left, you can cast spells you haven't memorized at double the spell points. So, Third Eye, Transport, 19th level spells, Black Hole, 20th level, Nerve Gas Cloud, Silver Ball. Then at the end, the appendix, we have Pixie Fairies that you can play if you so desire. So that's basically the run through in a very quick time, and hopefully you will get a chance to look at it yourself, pick it up, and play some Hackmaster, because it is a lot of fun. It means role-playing back to an old school feel with really innovative ways of making things come alive. And check it out at www.kenzerco.com for more information. Thank you.